about cars and things, about being a star and things. I thought that I would outgrow this feeling. It seems my dream won't go away, so it's more like...
Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, and today I'm bringing you episode number 24 of our career mode with Frankfurt, and there has been a slight error in recording. Now, I set up my Xbox 360 and I plugged in my Elgato into it, and I put my HD PVR2, which I've had so many problems with, into my Xbox One, recorded, went to edit the games, and the content was unusable. So we missed me losing 3-0 to Wolfsburg, we missed the 1-1 draw against FC Cologne, and we missed the 2-1 loss against Hoffenheim, which is it's unforgivable, but it is one of those things. I've now put the HD PVR well and truly away. I actually put it in the garage because I threw it against the wall. It's just been annoying me. It's a piece of crap, and I will never be using it again. And after I threw it against the wall, I will definitely not be using it again. My Elgato is plugged in, and it is staying fully plugged in and will never leave where it is. It will stay there forever. I will, even if I have to cement it down, I bloody well will. So I do apologise for you missing out on those 3 games. It's an absolutely frustrating period when you record something and you make a fundamental schoolboy error by using a piece of equipment that is shit and it cocks it up. But anyway, moving on. We're going back into Europe, which is fantastic. The first game in Europe was an absolute revelation. A 4-0 victory where we dominated from start to finish. We probably should have scored 6 or 7 goals. Really hammer home how good we are in Europe at this moment in time. So it's nice to get back into Europe, and hopefully we can build upon that 4-0 lead and take the boys to glory. Glory? What the hell is glory? I don't know what glory is, but take the boys to glory this season. Take them all the way to the European Cup, but the Europa League Cup final would be sensational. And a good run in the German Cup would be great as well, and hopefully a decent finish in the German League. Minimum of finishing in the European slot would be fantastic. And as you can see, we get the dream start. What a beautiful drifted crossing, and the Bish Bash Bosh Iceman, who, as we all know now, plays for Atletico Madrid. What a sensational move for Raul Jimenez, but what a sensational player he really is. An absolutely blistering header. The way he put the power on that is he's just too good. I absolutely love him. But look at Stefan Sherlock getting down that right-hand side, causing so many problems, fired the ball across, but Jimenez couldn't. Somehow, for once, I should say, and thankfully, makes me feel good when he actually misses, because I feel like he just finishes for fun way too much. He's just too good. He really, really is too good. If you actually haven't tried him in career mode, getting completely off the subject, if you haven't tried him in career mode, seriously, get him into your club in career mode. Use him, love him, adore him. And if you do play Ultimate Team, I highly recommend pick up his base card, his base silver card. It is fantastic. If you do have the coins to pick up his inform, I highly recommend it, because the most fun I've ever had. He scores for fun from 30 yards. I just ping him from 30 yards, they fly in the top corner. He's an absolute dream. But at half-time, regardless, back on subject, back on the career mode, back on track. We were winning 1-0, and we were absolutely dominating this game. You can see the way we start off the second half, absolutely dominating. The ball into Stefan Sherlock. He's got to do it all himself. No one's there. He cuts inside. That left foot shot just too weak, unfortunately. We earn ourselves a corner. The ball's floated in, but unfortunately we just don't get there. And it's a great clearance by Club Brugge, who we're playing today. A decent side, I've got to say. They didn't offer much in the first half, but as you can see, they're dragging out my defenders on the right-hand side. We make a fundamental schoolboy error by diving in. The cross comes in, the base cross comes in, and it's a simple equaliser. But that all could have been totally avoided if the fullback just stayed with the player. The centre-back didn't go across. That's really naive defending on our behalf. Something we've worked on, something we've tried to put right over the break, over the summer break, and I thought we had, put it right. We have conceded a few sloppy goals here and there, but I was really, really disappointed by that, and it was really frustrating. But Annunaki trying to do some work inside that box, gets across and takes a deflection, but unfortunately nothing comes from it, and I decided to make some substitutions. I wanted to save Jimenez because we have a couple of big games coming up, and I don't want to overplay him. Sonny looked absolutely shattered. He had run his little legs off all game long, and Annunaki, I was just a little bit frustrated with him. I think he had good use of the ball and he just didn't make good use of it in certain situations, as we concede a sloppy goal. Who can I blame? Do you know what? Nobody, because Trappy done his job. I feel that it was a great opportunity carved or created by our opponents, and we just defended really naively, and it was frustrating. But as you can see, we're going into the final minute of the game, and we are trailing 2-1, which is really, really annoying. I looked across to Trappy and said, "Come on, son! Get your ass up that pitch," and as you can see, he's bombing up there. why the hell the Germans, or I should say, the German TV station has just highlighted Club Brugge's goalkeeper run towards the halfway line. I do not know, but we do nick the equaliser with a fantastic goal from, come on, you know who it is, Mark Oliver Kempf. Get in there, my son. No, it's not. It's Mark Hoger. I thought it was Kempfy when he scored. When I was actually playing, I was like, get in there, Kempfy, my son. And then I realised it's the number 7 shirt. That iconic shirt that I gave Marco is absolutely bewildering my commentary skills. But it was a fantastic header and his first goal for his new club since his transfer in the summer. So he managed to claw the game back, but we dominated the game, and I really feel that his points dropped. We should have put the game to bed in the first half. We should have been 3-4, 5-0 up by half time, and it would have been an absolute breeze. To go 2-1 behind was really, really frustrating. And to end up drawing 2-2, it just feels like a right kick in the stomach, and we've dropped points in Europe, which we can't afford to do. In European football, you get punished if you're bad. You will get punished. It's bad enough in the German Bundesliga. If we make a mistake, we are absolutely terrorised by such decent sides. And look at the Dortmund side. It is just absolutely phenomenal. The firepower they have is just ridiculous, and it's absolutely sensational to see the Bundesliga become one of the strongest leagues in world football, with such stars as you can see for Dortmund is Benzema, and of course Raúl Jiménez at Frankfurt. It's just an absolute delight. But you can see Raúl Jiménez getting man-muscled there, but look at the power of him. He breaks past the centre-back. Unfortunately, the strike is straight against the Dortmund goalkeeper. That would have been absolutely sensational, but he's such a powerful player. He's not all about technique. He's about pure pace and aggression, and the big man misses. An absolute sitter. You would put your mortgage, you would put your McDonald's, hell, I would put a packet of Jaffa cakes on the flipping table to say he would have scored that. Unfortunately he didn't, and Benzema goes straight up the other end and somehow chips our keeper. It's a slight miss kick. I can't believe the actual goal. It's a slight miss kick. As you watch him come in here, Benzema miss kicks it. It gets a nice little dip under the arm of Trappy, which is just, you cannot defend those sort of things. They're the things that you cannot defend, unfortunately. But Jungi getting down that right-hand side, gets the ball in. The diving acrobat header from Jimenez comes to nothing as Dortmund just nullified us. They were so strong. A fantastic shot from Dortmund. Trappy made it look a lot more than what it was, in my opinion. I think he had it covered, honestly. I think it just caught him a little bit off guard. I think he knew that he had it covered, but it caught him off guard, hence why he pushed it over. But it was a really exciting first half, and as I say, you know, Dortmund were just so good. They really nullified us in defence. With the likes of Mats Hummels, he's just an absolute tank, to be honest. But Benzema was a thorn in our side. As you can see, he's bombing forward again, always keeping the ball. He never seems to give the ball away, which is so frustrating. But Dortmund were literally taking the absolute mick out of us, keeping the ball for fun and making the game really hard work for ourselves, and really stretching our resources after our trip in Europe during midweek. And it's our first season in Europe, so you know it does take a huge toll on the boys. It really does take a huge toll on the boys, and it's something we've got to train harder for. But as you can see, Chirac trying to break into that box. He's holding off Hummels. He gets to the byline and he makes no decision, which is absolutely infuriating, absolutely frustrating. And that could have been the moment that we could have equalised, but no, it was just not meant to be. To be honest, if we did drag a 1-1 out of this game, it would have been so harsh on Borussia Dortmund, because they did absolutely outplay us, and that's why they are top of the league. 9 games won, 1 game lost, which is a phenomenal record and a disappointing episode for me. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you later.
I used to dream about cars and things, about being a star and things. I thought that